Shalamah Mashpaka. May peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Kalala Abaya, Shema Mashak Yawasha, Halawaya, Kalalaya, Halawaya, the boy Mashpaka. So, the spirit, let me go ahead and hop on this evening and read some words of wisdom. Yeah, that's right, some words of wisdom. I'm going to be reading that by the way of malak Shalamah, by the power of Wakwadash. And if you're blessed by this ministry, feel free to support via Cash App with the statute of 2 Corinthians 9 and 7. There's a typo there, but I'm correcting it verbally. That's 2 Corinthians 9 and 7. So I'm going to be reading from the book of Ecclesiastes this evening. And we're just going to flow with the Spirit. We're going to flow with the Holy Spirit on the reading and see where we go with it. So we're going to be reading from Ecclesiastes chapter 1, starting from the top. The words of the preacher, the son of Dawad, king in Yerushalayim. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. What profit hath a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? That's a good question to ponder. That's a very good question to ponder, Mashpaka, because we all, the majority of us, are out here on a daily grind, right? Earning a living. Well, let's get a little bit more substance behind that daily grind, shall we? Verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Nothing's new, Mashpaka. What we're experiencing now has also been a thing in times past. Nothing is new under the sun. Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was done, Salak, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Yerushalayim. And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail hath Yah given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I communed with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all that have been before me in Yerushalayim. Yeah, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also is vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. So some key precepts to take away here. And if you're reading along, I do encourage you to take note of the precepts that spoke to you loud and clear. However, the ones that spoke loud to me was verse 4, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4, where it says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So, Mashpakah, when we hear the phrase, the end of the world is going to remain here. The only thing that's ending in the end of the world is the current system that we all know of. That's coming to an end. And a righteous order will be set by the way of Hamashiach Yahushua. Second Esdras 6 and 9 tells that straightforwardly. However, verse 9 is also one that highlighted to me, which reads, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Everything has happened before, Mashpakah. Everything under the sun on this earth has happened before. What has been done is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. Roughly paraphrased. So everything happens for a reason. There's a divine order behind it all. Then I'd like to jump to verse 14. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 14 says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. I mean, look at everyday life, Mashpakah. Look at all of the vain acts that man commit. The vain acts that are committed within your own sight. Maybe some vain acts that you commit in your moments of folly, right? And what does it do? It vexes your spirit one way or the other. All the works done under the sun contribute to vanity and vexation of spirit. And another key verse out of this chapter that has stuck out to me is verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increaseth sorrow. One thing this truth does, when you first wake up, Mashmakab, when you first wake up, oh man, when you first wake up, everything gets under your skin. When you snap out of that trance, that deep sleep of your consciousness, when you snap out of that and you've awakened to truth, things can easily bother you. I remember when it happened to me over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, when I awoke in the truth, when I awoke to truth. See, my journey was a long transition. You know, when I first awoke, you know, I had a lot of growing to do. And that's how it is as a babe when you're receiving milk. A lot of times you gotta take some falls and scrape your knee in the acquiring of such knowledge until you finally grow to where you're able to handle such knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with maturity and strength. You learn of your follies, right? Whatever you was unlearned in, you become learned in, right? It's a process that you must have patience with. But knowing how things should be in relation to how they are can cause much sorrow and much grief. This is why the Holy Spirit is needed. This is why the Holy Spirit is needed. Because without the Holy Spirit, you can go off into a deep end, experiencing such grief and sorrow by the increase of knowledge. Mashbaka, I'm going to keep this one short and simple. Short and simple. I have a plan that I'm going to be running with this platform to where I'm able to help walk with you all in this truth a little more often. I got a plan, and with that plan, you're gonna be seeing more uploads from me with the plan that I'm about to implement. Now, they're gonna be short and sweet like this one is. I'm gonna keep it 15 minutes or less, and I'm running out of time right now, but this is what I'm gonna do. This is what the Spirit has spoke on me to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna start going live with my own meditations of me exercising my discipline in the Word. It may be a chapter or two. We'll see. But until then, may peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Shalamah.